to the Busy Bee Talk Show, and my co-host is Lois. And we have a special guest today. Her name is Ruby Morrow. And Ruby, we're so happy you came to be on our show. And we want to learn about you, because we haven't known you very long.
That's true. I came here the 15th of October. I'm delighted that my second husband was a Mason, because I like it here.
Yes, I like it here too.
So it was October of last year?
Yes.
Oh, really?
So I've been here a short time.
I thought you'd been here longer than that.
No.
I remember that you went with us to the Mission Inn.
To where?
The Mission Inn
Oh, yeah.
out in Riverside. That was fun.
I love being here. I was in different place in, can't think of the place now.
You've put it out of your mind.
But anyway, this is nicer. But it was okay, but I'm glad that my husband was a Mason.
Comes in handy, doesn't it?
Yes.
There's a lady that comes here to visit someone, and she's been looking for a husband here.
Oh, good luck with that.
She wants to move in here, and the only way she can do it is to marry a Mason. So, she tickles me. And she's a pretty lady. I don't know why. She has-
Well, you'll have to have her come and be once we are able to have guests, have her come and if she's that pretty and everything, why?
Maybe.
Well, I noticed last Christmas when different Masons came in from different areas, there was quite a few handsome men in that
Yeah.
group.
Yeah.
Younger looking than we have around here. Of course,
Right.
I shouldn't say anything. I'm 93, almost 94.
You are. Oh my goodness. When is your birthday?
December the 3rd.
Oh, it isn't very long till you become 94.
That's right.
I
All right,
never
so
get
tell us
to-
about yourself. What's the Ruby Morrow story?
Well, I was born and raised in Georgia. Went to grammar school and high school there. Graduated. And somewhere along the line, I moved to California. And then I met my first husband. And then had 4 children. A daughter was first, and then 3 ornery boys. But I loved all 4 of them. and
Yeah. Boys are
It was-
nice once they grow up.
We had, well, I enjoyed even raising them. So anyway, I had a nice family, except the husband, he wasn't very good.
Oh,
So
that
soon-
happens.
So after a while, I got a divorce. And then I was going to a meeting, and I met my second husband, and we got married pretty shortly after that, and that was good. He was good. The more
Well,
about
if
it.
he was a Mason, he was.
Yes. So, but as a kid and growing up, my mom and dad had 5 children, and I was the second one.
Oh, well, then you had a bit of responsibility, didn't you?
Yeah, I helped with the kids, you know, when I wasn't in school. And I was a good student. I made good grades. And I graduated from high school.
Well, that was good.
And then
Living in Georgia, were you in the city or were you in a rural area?
no, most of the time, well, my parents were in a rural area, but when I went to work for the Piggly Wiggly grocery store
Oh,
as
yeah.
a cashier. And I worked with them for years till I came to California. And then I worked for some of the stores here in California as a cashier.
What, in the grocery stores?
Or
Grocery stores?
Ralph's, I worked for some of the stores of Ralph's. And I can't think of the other company I worked for.
Did you work for Safeway by any chance?
No, I didn't. I was aware of Safeway, but I didn't work for Safeway.
Uh-huh.
I worked mostly for Ralph's, and I'm trying to think of that other company, but
Albertsons? Albertsons? No?
can't think of it. Anyway,
That doesn't-
I was still a cashier. I was a good cashier. I worked good.
And I bet the people like to stop and talk to you too.
They used to stand in line to go through to get their groceries.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, the reason I brought up Safeway was because Bruce Ivy, who's a resident here, he was manager of several Safeway stores. And I was trying to put you to find a new friend for you.
Well, I didn't work for that company, but I did work for Ralph's and Market Basket. I think I worked a few months for Market Basket. But I couldn't think of it a while ago, but that was it, Market
Uh-huh.
Basket.
We don't have Piggly Wiggly or Market Basket out here, I don't think.
Oh, Piggly Wiggly's in Georgia.
Yeah,
I'm from Georgia. I was born and raised in Georgia,
Yeah.
yeah.
out in the country.
Oh,
My daddy was a farmer,
oh,
and he died quite young. He was 40 when he died. So,
that is young, isn't it? Wow.
and Mom and Dad had 5 kids. I was next to the oldest. So,
I've often wondered how that would be to have one older or one or two older than you are and be like the middle child, you know, what,
well, I had a brother that was the oldest, and then me, and then another brother, and then a daughter, and then another brother. So it was 5 of us. But then he was not in good health, and he passed away when he was 40. So left Mama with 5 kids, and it was pretty tough.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it
that
would be.
hard.
But anyway, here I am, 93, going on
And you made
94.
it, huh?
Well, you seem to be a happy lady, and that has a lot to do with good health.
That's true.
Well, and you know, it pays you. I've been through some hard things, but it pays you. I feel that it paid me to stay happy. Just look at it as an experience in life, and some of them are pretty tough, and others are maybe a little
Yeah.
lighter, but life is life, and things are gonna happen. And it's better if you keep
That's a good attitude.
it's good to keep a good
Yes, it
attitude.
is.
Mhm.
Well, we're getting down to the end of our
To the end
interview.
of our show already? Wow.
And I saw this hanging on somebody's door while I was walking in the hallway getting my laundry done today. And I think it's the funniest thing I've heard in a long
Because they
time.
haven't had very,
It
it
says,
says,
does anyone know if we can take showers yet, or should we just keep on washing our hands? These aren't always that funny, but
no,
today
they're not usually funny at all.
No.
Are we done? Have we finished?
Well, no, because I have to have my word of the day.
Sure.
I try to look up words, and last time I had 4 words, this time I have, let's see, now this is one that I just pick up the dictionary and open it, and if there's a word there that I don't know, then I'll choose that one. And this one is incunabula. You know what that is?
No. I'm not too
Well,
sure
it's
you're saying it correctly either.
Well,
We're in for an education here.
I looked on how to, it's spelled Incunabula. But in the dictionary, it has, the CU is pronounced with a CY. Incunabula. Anyway, it's swaddling clothes in a cradle, and it's the first of anything. In other words, Christ was our first, and then so he was the first Savior, and he wore swaddling clothes, and he was in a cradle. So that's what incunabula means. Okay, I found another word, and it's called burin. And that is a pointed cutting tool used by engravers or marble workers. I suppose they use burins on the cathedrals where they carved all the marble and everything. And now this one you might know, dichromatism. Dichromatism?
It's okay, I'm without my ears today,
Yeah.
so.
Dichromatism is color blindness,
Oh,
and in which a person can
I have a
only,
touch of that.
they can only see two of the three primary colors.
usually it's red and green, usually. Those are the two colors
That they can't see.
that they can see.
Oh, they can see?
Yeah, but they can't see anything else, everything else is just gray.
Yeah, that's like that guy that works down
You
here.
make me feel better already, 'cause
Do you have a touch of color
Okay.
blindness?
Are we done?
Oh, okay.
We
Bye,
have to say-
everyone. We
we
have